調はいいものね。
ああ。
Welcome, WeArEuS, and this is Astria Ascending. Now, I am aware that you may only have, it depends on how I cut this video. Once I get to editing it, you may either have only seen the final fight with the Leo Astri, I believe it was, which was quite honestly unpleasant. Granted, I did understand how it was working pretty quickly. Still, I don't have people that can be useful against certain elements at the drop of a hat. The only ones we have that can actually deal elemental damage against in multiple ways. Nope, let me rephrase that. The only ones we have that can do multiple elements, deal damage via multiple elements, are Cress and Dagmar. Dagmar was getting pooped on, so I decided we should probably move him out and swapped in Alec, who really needed to do something to prove himself. Also, I really wanted to make use of his class, his newest class, but I couldn't see stun actually working. Plus, it was only the two skills we had for that only had a 35% chance of working, and I needed something more dependable. So, despite the boss changing its weaknesses, the one thing it always remained vulnerable to was physical damage. Of course, taking physical damage meant that it also might counter and deal damage back to the attacker, but not really relevant once they were low enough to be considered weak enough to be defended by Ulan. But now that we are the arena champions, let me make sure we save. Let's see what's here.
ジマーの手紙だ。
居場所はわかる？
我らはノイズを放ち、不協和音を奏で、世界を調和以前の世界に戻す。調停者の都合に合わせた窮屈な世界は、刺激に満ちた混沌に変わるだろう。調和の実を吐き捨てよう。調和の実を遠ざけよう。今日も我らは祈りを捧げる。力を与えよ。力を与えよ。太陽に恋して祈れ。風に追われて祈れ。闇から逃げて祈れ。なんだこれは。ダメだ。居場所の特定はできない。
ねえ、一度ハルモニアへ戻ろうよ。ジマーの居場所の心当たりがあるの。
アルパジョ、すまない。レオナルドを殺したのはおそらく。まだわからんよ。
仮にそうだったとしても、あなたが謝る必要はないわ。
急いだ方がいいと思う。ジマーに会いたいでしょ。結局ジマーの居場所はわからないのね。私、心当たりがあるって言ったよね。
Ooh, I am glad to get out of here.
ユノの調子は戻ったのかな？
Probably not, given that nothing has really changed. fine. Lovers in Oasis Woods.
ケイディンはどこへ行ったんでしょうね。あんなに僕たちをせかしたのに。
ねえ、提案があるの。オルカノンにある全部の神殿を回って聖獣の力とエンブレムを集めない？ブレイザーたちの力は未知数。できる限りの準備をしなくちゃ。
ユノ、
会いたい。
ユノ、
会いたい。ユノが呼んでいる。行ってみよう。
ユノ、具合はどうですか？
良いとは言えませんね。世界の調和が失われつつあるのがわかります。私の体はこの世界の映し鏡ですから。ミグミ使いたちの協力で情報が集まりましたので共有したいと思います。ユナイテッドタウンで死んだ男性は
名前はレオナルド。わしとアラシアの息子だ。
知っています。アルパジョ、アラシア、二人の心の調和を祈ります。しかし今はレオナルドとの関係を忘れてください。これからあまり心地よくはない話をしなくてはなりません。レオナルドはアウィシー族のセリンと親密な関係にあったことが分かりました。二人は仲睦まじく町で過ごしている様子を時折目撃されています。同じようにダグマの息子であるジマーもセリンと過ごしている姿を目撃されています。一人のアウィシー族をめぐる友人同士の三角関係？もちろん僕には経験がありませんけど。そんなロマンティックなものじゃないわ。セリンは男たちを利用して力を集めたの。きっとそう。ケイティン、どこへ行ってたの？情報収集よ。ダグマ、ジマーの居場所が分かったわ。セリンも一緒だと思う。
どこだ？
ハルモニアのアウィシーウッズ。さあ早く。ユノ、行ってきます。待っていてくださいね。
Let's make sure we didn't get anything else. Yep. White Mage. I already decided on Alchemist for Caden. I mean, it just seems like it'd be a waste. Of course, she looks really good as an assassin. Still want to at least see what the white mage is like. I mean, I know what to expect for the most part. Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. Blessing consumes focus points at the beginning of each turn to cast Curus on all allies, which means it's basically a free action, and then we can have her do whatever else. Problem is, outside of healing, she doesn't have any actual functions, so... I mean, the path to this one, Rejuvenate, is actually pretty cheap. It's about a 450 SP we need to get to this. And of course, the actual MP cost for this is probably going to be astronomical, so... But just having this alone, even if she can't cast it, makes her hugely valuable. We can then sink more time into getting her SP. And then we can focus on getting her the MP she needs to be able to cast that reliably. I also need to remember to get some ether. Actually, that's pretty good. 50% is pretty decent. Then again, Dagmar's fierceness ability, or support ability, I should say, tends to just refuse to activate at times, especially times where its activation is much more valuable and essentially crucial to victory. Okay, that is actually useful because having the rest of these abilities to use ores is completely worthless if we don't have any. So, this is supposed to be over transmutation, not, it's misspelled. So does that stack with transmutation? Or is it overruled by it? I think it'll stack. Well, maybe not. If anything, I would expect effects that use similar names, such as transmutation and overtransmutation, not to stack, while things like item potency and transmutation or overtransmutation will. There isn't a whole lot here, is there? Okay, let's see the long way around. Great. Okay, coward is the opposite of courage, which boosts physical attacks. So I don't know what Mingle is. I assume that's basically the magic version of coward claws. Fructify increases damage dealt by 20% if the target is afflicted by a negative status effect. Umbrarima. I think the chance for malice is higher than Cress's calamity. Isn't her calamity like 20%? %. And here it says it only inflicts these effects. First off, there's only a chance to inflict just 3 effects, whereas the other one can inflict anything. Furthermore, this support ability is supposed to only work with physical attacks, but it'll actually work with neutral magic as well. So that's something to keep in mind. If she had something like multi-hit, that'd actually be much better than it is. Frankly, the assassin job is much better than the alchemist one. So that's what we're going to go with. For now, I really wish I could see how much MP this would cost right now. I think we will get rescued too. That's 110 though. We sort of have to get this because otherwise she is an inferior healer to Echo. But again, this would probably consume all of her MP for each use, which technically isn't that bad of a cost because if it just consumes all of it, rather than a set amount, I could just use an ether on her and then, well, it's basically a free cast. Unfortunately, none of those people are actually going to see very much time in the sun because, well, they're just not that good. So we're supposed to go to the WeArEuS Woods. I've been there before. This guy's just enjoying life, isn't he? So I guess we're doing this now. You took your time getting here. I was told you wanted to see me. Right. You recall the piece of bracelet you found. I want you to find the other piece. I suspect it won't be far from the place where you fought those monsters the last time. Okay. White magic. In that case, I need to ask you for a favor. I know disease has been spreading. I'd like to see a doctor. Go and see Dr. Sonura. Yep, probably not doing any of that business.
来ましたけど、アウィシーはこんなゴミだめみたいなところに住んでいるんですか？
暮らしているのは上の方のお高いところよ。そこを清潔に保つために不要なもの、汚いものは下に捨てるの。
So we enter through their dumpster.
見るしかないな。
Great.
地べたに住んでいるのはどんな人たちなんですか？
Oscar the Grouches, probably.
あ アウィシー族はね、下に誰かがいると安心するの。
理解できません。
あんたたちが水の中で安心するのと同じ。
What? That doesn't make
島
sense.
はどこだ？
ごめんごめん、この奥。
何しに来たデミゴット？
お散歩。みんな飛べないから付き合ってるの。
裏切り者ケイディめ。お前も自由の戦士だっただろう。それがデミゴットに指名された途端に翼を翻しやがって。
私が望んだのは自由。混沌や混乱を望んだわけじゃない。
同じことだろう。へりくつを並べるな。
彼らの理屈がわかりません。
アビシーを理解しようとするな。それが生きる知恵じゃ。
Well, it certainly doesn't help that no one is trying to explain anything. Omni-Earth weakness, huh? Well, these guys all have 10,000 HP.
助かるわ。お待たせ。
This is where we are now. Ah. You have to focus on one at a time. Weak to wind. We can make that work. I also did not shore up on my supplies, not replies. God, her accuracy is trash. Yeah, I figured the top one was earth and the bottom one was wind, so they'd be... It should have been obvious that they'd be weak against the opposite. Get up. Ugh.
大丈夫。
Top one is weak against wind, but yeah. And a little wind. You. No fierceness because, of course not. And you. Yeah, I don't like that. Come on.
大丈夫。
The guy in the back is probably weak to light. Yep.
お待たせ。
Thank goodness Fierceness didn't take this opportunity to activate.
大丈夫。お待たせ。
I closed my eyes for a second and now 2 people are dead. He doesn't have light and he doesn't have earth. So reviving him isn't that much of a priority. Yeah, no, that seems fair. God dang it.
ありがとう。
アルパジョ、アルパジョ。痛い。
お待たせ。
All she's more valuable given that she's the only one among them that can use aerial or deal light damage. Yeah, of course he is.
やださあ行くよ
Of course he's immune to it, because why not?
お待たせ
わしの番じゃ来るじゃ
お任せ なんで お待たせ
And of course he's immune to being muted.
わしの番じゃ
さあ行くよ お待たせ
わしの番じゃ
お任せ お待たせ
わしの番じゃ
さあ行くよ お待たせ
Sheesh.
我々はもう女神もデミゴットも必要としない。覚えておけ。
覚えておけだと自分がすぐに忘れるくせに
でも今のは完全な宣戦布告でしょ。そうね、まるでアウィシー族の総意みたいに言ってた。
ケイディン、ジマーの家は？
ごめんこの先もう少し レベルアップ
Well, that was awful. And gave us jack squat for SP. Am I alone in thinking that the SP we get from fights is not equivalent to those fights themselves? I mean, we only got 12, so effectively each enemy was only worth 4. But it was a boss fight. I don't understand how it's not scaling in any way. We're in chapter 9. We're in chapter 9 of this story. I don't know how many chapters there are, but at this point we should be getting a significant amount more SP per fight, considering that enemies have 10,000 health each. At least right now. Sure, you can go back to the older places in the game and still, you know, absolutely curb stomp anything you come across, but that's not really relevant. God, they're all so terrible.
Kyotsukero.
あなたもね、アルパジョ。
ジマーの家はここのはずなんだけど、先客？ウーラン？どうしたの？
リバンのミグミーがいるの。
I realized that I overlooked saving after that hard-fought victory that was poorly rewarded.
汚い。
ジマーはアルクタンの中でも大柄だ。この部屋で暮らすには狭すぎる。
俺だって息が詰まる。
ここがジマーの住処だというのが誤報でなければ、他にも部屋があるんじゃない？
隠し通路か。よし、探そうじゃないか。
隠し通路、隠し部屋。あった。ないみたいだね。地下へ通じているみたい。
Okay. So, to you it may look like we have just come through the door for the first time, but that's not the case. I went all the way back to Harmonia Town, bought everyone new weapons, and I bought a couple of pieces of armor. But that's not really relevant. Anyway, I bought them new weapons, spent some SP for Caden, Alec, and Arpeggio. I'm hoarding everything everyone else has for now. Especially Alasia. Great. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't know what any of these things are weak to. Oh, actually, that's what we can have him do. Just in case you guys didn't know, focus points actually do affect things like, how do I put it? Things like haste. Buffs, that's the word I should have gone with. It affects buffs. I don't know if it affects debuffs in the same way. I haven't actually bothered to test it. I have no idea what to use. The lizard up top used haste. The one down here used stun hit. The guy used poison hit. That doesn't tell me their weaknesses. Great. Anyway, for buffs, if you use focus points, you extend the duration of the buffs, or the number of turns that they're in effect. That's okay. Now, I don't know. see. Weak to earth, huh? Not a single thing about it would have told me that. And now she's stunned. Which is fine, we can get rid of it, it's just annoying.
お待たせ。それ。
This guy is most annoying. Well, we were close with ice. And now this again. Well, had I seen it use, what was it, arrow hit, we would have known immediately. But unfortunately, that guy's the first thing he used was Omni Haste. Well, what can you do? This guy's weak to water. Get out of here. Oh, come on. And what are you weak to? Ice. Sure. Is as good an option as any? That's annoying. Right, I also bought more items. Plenty of potions. A few potion pluses. Plenty of ether. Plenty of life. Plenty of revive stones, whatever they're called. Probably could have just had her attack him and then remove him from the turn order entirely, but this is where we are. I don't think for a second he'd actually be able to kill him. Yeah. Then the other guy is weak to ice, because why not? Get out of here. Well, that was an ordeal, wasn't it? Why is this a thing? Seriously, why is that even a thing? Okay. At least that missed. No, surely he didn't just get 2 turns. Someone else cast that buff on him. I don't have ice on her. The guy at the bottom here is weak to water, which we also don't have. Guess you guys just get this. He's muted, he's confused, and is objectively more annoying, so water it is. That way we hopefully won't have to spend a turn curing stun on anyone useful. And we can instead do this. Oh, there's that at least. Yeah, we need to know what this guy is weak against. Wait, didn't I have her use... Oh, come on. Alright. ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. It's getting a little rough to survive, and we only got 4 SP out of that. This is actually stupid. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back. I genuinely don't know. Well, I want to upload these daily, or, you know, regularly like we have been doing. But I don't know if that's going to happen. So at the very least, you can expect another episode. This is going up Thursday, so Tuesday at the absolute latest, with a very slight chance of it being uploaded tomorrow as well. At the very least, feel free to check back and see. And so with all that said, we will see you next time.